Yo guys, what's going on? Lucky Cheese 7 is back again to give you guys One Piece chapter 1089 live stream discussion slash review. And there's a few things we gotta unpack here. First and foremost, there's a few things we gotta unpack here with this chapter. Now, personally, if y'all know how I've been doing these live stream discussions, typically, I've been letting them last for at least what 20-30 minutes, and then we'll do like a full in-depth discussion when the post live stream discussion hits, which usually I do that around the time when the official translations drop. So that'll probably be sometime after Sunday. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into chapter 1089. And the title of the chapter is called The Siege Barricading Incident, where you get this nice cover page of Nami, like, working on the maps, got a cow there, and then I think that's Sanji in the background too, right? Just like being a little peeper, as always. The cow brought some hot milk to Nami, who was drawing sea charts on the night. Sea charts. Yeah. As we cut back over to East Blue, Fuchsia Village, where Luffy grew up in, Garpson was his status is unknown at Pirate Island. Is that true? He's not written off as dead, is he? Of course, he's the mayor. He's a man who created many legends for himself. There's no need to worry. I guess you're right, Mayor. As you see Mikoto, um, what's so funny? And you see the little boy. Oh, it was you. Sorry. I'm still worried about Garpson. After all, this child has recently become familiar with Luffy's face. You really like Big Brother Luffy, don't you? And then of course we see Don Don. That even Garp, even Luffy, what on earth are they do? Huh? Huh? Cut over to the Grand Line. And yo, I actually did not. I can't believe I didn't catch this. We see Laboon, and Laboon is like cheering and everything. Like, yo, I know what's going on. I can hear it from like across the shores. It's incredible. You see again some of the shipwrights. The epicenter can't be determined. We see Hina. In this age with unusual geographies. Look at Wano. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's Momonosuke. Momonosuke is there too. The relevance is unknown, but what the hell is happening? From the day when the so-called kingdom of Lucia climbed to the hills, vanished without a trace from the maps, the resulting event that happened 6 days later. And of course, we see God Emu, the Dark Lord known as Emu. I think that's probably what I'm going to refer to. The Dark Lord known as Emu, just there, calling from the place where Lulicia Kingdom once was. There was no trace of the country's landmass. Instead, there's a massive hole in its place where sea waterfalls formed around it. Getting closer is impossible. There are no indications that it will be closed up. Which, honestly speaking, like seeing this part right over here, and like again, getting like which was caused by the earthquake, raised the sea levels of the world by about 1 meter. But again, just they took out an entire kingdom, like just like that. I mean, y'all get where this is coming from, right? Like, it was an entire landmass, and they took it out like it was like you know, like a sheet of paper. Like you see a sheet of paper and you're like, just throw it off to the side. That's it's nuts. Or better yet, let me make another analogy. Think of this as like something along the lines of like putting like a banana and some other fruits in like a blender and then just like blending it up. That's kind of what happened here. Like, like gone. Like again, you see the ship over here in the corner, you're just going like, wow, fish. Like there was obviously land, and now it's not here. Like which direction are we going in? But all over the world. But what is happening? The beach here has never sunk this low before. The tide will surely recede, right? And then, of course, the Marijua, many shorelines that are aimed to run at the beach is gone, and islands have vanished. Keyword: islands have vanished. The flooding was horrible. We can't live here anymore. Sharks have entered my house. Reporting the flooding situation from various regions. It's not the high tide season yet. We might get a good haul of fish today. You idiot, don't set sail. Of course, see the mayor. And then, after so long, I mean, granted, we got teased at this at the end of. What chapter was it? 1088, yeah, last chapter. The water levels around the world has question mark. Yeah, meanwhile, at the future island Egghead in the new world, the water levels around the world has yes. What on earth is going on? See the ships coming through. The convocation order for a national class military force surpassing even this is crazy. Surpassing even the Buster call being staved off. Including 20 battleships on 100 a fleet of 100 ships of various sizes surrounds the island. A mecha sea monster with 3,000 marine soldiers on board, and you see like the attack that's just going through. And then of course you see Santa Maru. Hey, I've told you not to attack the sea beast weapons, but it's the one who attacked first. Leading this absurd number of forces are, and of course we see the one, the only 9 vice admirals from Marine HQ. Essentially, let me actually get a good uh number on who actually we see here. So we see Doll's there first and foremost. Um, as far as like other cats go, like again, I want to make sure like I'm super accurate on who's here. That way, I'm not missing anybody. Um, okay, so we got Doll. I know we saw Suru. I know Suru's there too. Yeah, we see Suru. Is Maynard there? I think we see Maynard, right? Yeah, Maynard's there. Doberman's there too. T Bone's also there. Interestingly enough, we see T Bone. And again, key thing to keep in mind here is that Smoker is nowhere to be seen, which kind of shocks me a little bit. Like, what has Smoker been up to? Well, there's a few cats here that I can't exactly recognize, but I know a few of them. Like, I can probably already tell that by the time I get to say the post Livestream discussion, like I'll know these cats like off the go. Like, all right. But I know some of them, like Suru's there. Again, T Bone's there, Doll's there too. Doberman's also there, so there's that. And then of course we see Kizaru, like just chilling and eating like mad ramen. Like he is not phased by this at all. So like this is good. This is good. I'm at a loss here. This feels really awkward, Tentaro-kun. Don't you just surrender and no, won't you just surrender and come here? If we do that again, we're gonna return fire. But that's just scary. No, now that's just scary. And she's like, "Oh man, Punk was able to make the lasers from the uh Paphistas, yeah, by studying your abilities." Whoa, so cool! Never thought that it would be you who will come to get rid of old man Punk. Can't cover for you if you do your research about the voice century. I'm a corporate slave, you see. Again, man, just mad chillin'. Like he's not phased at all. This fight is not beneficial to us, you know. The more we destroy, the more it becomes unfavorable for us. Looks like Rob Lucci and company failed to carry out the assassination, it seems. That's because the Straw Hat Pirates are here, and okay, we know this isn't exactly Kuma, but you know it's a Kuma-like being. And of course, we cannot forget the one, the only, the Gorosei. Freaking Saturn's here. Shit. Within the battleship. Oh, with keyword is within the battleship. Don't make them realize that I'm here. Yes, sir. Straw Hat Pirates take Vegapunk as hostage and set up a siege barricade. Huh? This article is good. Courtesy of Morgan, sir. What's the current status of things? And looking back at who's there, is Doberman. See, Doberman's there. Yes, sir. Because there's no mission conclusion from CP0, and the fact that Sentomaru is still on guard, there is no mistaking that the ones at the labo phase are the 7 Dr. Vegapunks, including the main body Stella, and 4 Seraphim units which are protecting them. Of course, we see the illustrations, we see Vegapunk, we see, you know, the 7 bodies, you see the Seraphim too. The group that we think they ally themselves with, the Emperor's crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, considered comprising of 10 individual members. Of course, you see Brooke in the back, see Jinbei, see Robin looking all happy, Frankie's in the back too. Then you have like Usopp and Sanji over here, like just kind of giving each other like stares, like, like how are we supposed to feel? Chopper looking so happy, Luffy happy, Nami right next to him looking so happy. And then there's Zoro, like just okay, like what we're just here. That's essentially the look that Zoro has. Zoro's like, all right, let's. How long until we get this over with? Basically, the advanced unit that was sent led by the 3 members, Lucci, Kaku, and Stussy. And also, it seems that the remaining Cyberpole soldiers, Fabrio phase and Labo phase, numbering around 100, have been captured by the Paphista Mark 3 units, led by Setomar. I don't know why I had a hard time remembering that one. Because the barrier of the Frontier Dome is at 100%, getting in or out is impossible at the moment. One day has passed. This is the key thing. One day has passed since yesterday, and it's still unclear what has transpired inside. Where are the researchers and employees that were originally on the island? Every one of them escaped from the island yesterday. Confirming the location of their ship is currently being arranged. And Saturn, like, wait, what if someone on board there knows something? Sing it at once. Yes, sir. And then, you know, Doberman's like, wait, there's one more thing, St. Saturn. The pirate Big Eater Jewelry Bonnie was also witnessed to be within the island as well. And it's like Kuma's daughter. We had no use for her anymore. If we just let her be, she's just a little girl. Which I kind of wonder how the official translation is going to tackle. Like I said, I do feel like looking at that, There's a little bit more context there, I feel, than what's being said here, but we'll see. They go with the approach, understood. Kizaru-san, transmission waves from Egghead have been detected. Hmm? It seems they're connecting through somewhere. And this is where things kind of take a huge, not leap per se, but it's like, whoa, okay. So, bada bada bada, bada bada bada. The Holy Land Marijwa. It went through Marijwa, sir. And then, of course, see Kizaru, Admiral. The thing attached on your wrist is a black transponder stamp. Oh, the message wiretap is possible. What's it, sir? See the authority room? Hello, it's me, York. So, it's you. Now, this is just cruel. Why am I also going to be killed? And yeah, the Goros are there too. Even though I was the one who told you about Stella's betrayal, you are also one of the Vegapunks. There's no changing that, York. And York just says, if I was interested in the Void Sentry, there's no way I would reveal all these to you. Don't you think? This is absurd. Indeed. I go, and again, Saturn's just there in the corner, just like, yes, indeed it is. You've done well in surviving. Did CP0 come? Like Gandhi, like knockoff over here with the sword. Like, yo, did he show up or not? That's essentially what's there. What are the Straw Hat Pirates doing? Overnight, I was the only one who contacted and told you everything. Is there no sympathy for that? What's this about a naval fleet surrounding the island? You're planning to wage war against me? Huh. York, we actually changed our thinking. The Mother Flame, you can also create that, right? Oh, you're quite good with the business pitch. So, you really want that, right? Good thing I sent it. Yes, it is being desired. Desired by whom? The power plant that can make that is here on this island. Promise me that no harm will come to me in the laboratory. Understood. Make me a celestial dragon. We'll arrange that. And again, this is kind of where things would go like, whoa, okay, so definitely things have happened since we were last on Egghead because what York says is it's a done deal. Now hurry up and save me. I'm gonna get killed by Straw Hat Luffy. And the Goros are like, wait, Nani? Like, what the hell? Even Kizaru was like, wait, hold up. Re- Rewind, pause and rewind that one more time. What the hell just happened? And you get this nice, like, beautiful double. It's not necessarily a double page spread per se, but it's still like a nice panel shot. You get like all the straw hats, and what's felt like okay. I know in like the actual manga, it's only been 10 chapters, right? But for us, it's been like a very very long time since we've seen them all together. So that's actually interesting because just again look at the corner over here. Jinbei, Zoro, Nami, Luffy. Got the original trio here too. You got Sanji making some food. Bonnie's there. Chopper's also there. Frankie's there. Vegapunk, Brooke, and then you got Usopp like going like, mission accomplished. I have to wonder, is this Usopp scheme? This kind of seems like something he would come up with. I would think, but the one thing I do want to note here is that you have Lucci. So, what exactly went down while we were away on like Hachinosu and like the other important bits that we covered while we were away from Future Idol? Like something happened, right? And I feel like we're gonna get the answers to that when we get chapter 1090. I feel like, but let me just finish off with this. I want you to crush them all. And Nami's like, yeah, I see I can picture the whole scene now. And Luffy's like, I really don't get all of this. But we'll use her. This is the key thing here. we'll use her as a shield and get out of here, right? And Bonnie's like, so it's really like a siege barricade case, right? And Vegapunk's like, so that's what happened. And again, that's the end of the chapter. The plot is destroyed and the Straw Hats reunite. More like the crew reunite, but same difference. So I'm gonna say it right now, this chapter was pure perfection. It was a pure perfection chapter, and again, it kind of sucks that we have to go on break again. But keep in mind that the difference between the last break and this break was that the last break was entirely on Oda. This break that we're getting right now is Shonen Jump as a whole. So My Hero, Black Clover, JJK, Blue Box, like the whole magazine is going on break next week. So we're not getting any content at all for any of the manga itself. But again, like in saying that, y'all already know that when it comes to me, I will also be doing the post live stream discussions too for the One Piece chapter. So whenever the official translation comes out on Sunday, you will definitely get another video regarding chapter 1089. And I don't know if it's going to be exactly on Sunday, but if not, the latest you'll get it is on Monday, without a doubt. But we are left on an interesting note, and especially for the next coming weeks, it'll be really, really interesting to see what transpires here. And yeah, again, it's a pure perfection chapter. Let me know what you guys thought about chapter 1089. How did you guys feel about the whole incident regarding, I mean, we already knew what happened to Lelouch Kingdom, but just seeing like the aftermath of it and just what it looks like is just nuts. But and of course, again, seeing the Straw Hats in frame again, like after such a long time, is a huge, massive treat. Also, again, like just a savage play call. The play call was like super, super savage. And with that being said, you guys, that's pretty much all I have to say here when it comes to this live stream discussion on One Piece Chapter 1089. Let me know what you guys' thoughts were on the chapter. What was your favorite part about it? And what do you guys think is going to go down in Chapter 1089? Let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. And with that being said, you guys, that's pretty much it. I'm Lucky7. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more One Piece content. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.